Coming up on Fulton Today, Fulton police issue a warning to drivers about leaving kids and pets in hot cars.
Fulton County is now issuing marriage licenses to same-sex couples following the Supreme Court's ruling. I'm Priscilla Ortega, and I'll have a full report next.
Fulton Today starts right now. Welcome to Fulton Today, everybody. I'm Shania Chavis. We have developing county news to share with you.
Shania, I'm at the courthouse where the probate court of Fulton County is now issuing marriage licenses for same-sex couples. This comes after the Supreme Court's ruling to make marriages between same-sex couples legal nationwide. Following the ruling, there was a mass wedding ceremony in Assembly Hall.
It's a great day. It's a historic day.
It's wonderful that Fulton County was ahead of the game and had everything prepared. Because I'm sure there are other couples that have to wait for their governments to get everything put together. So I appreciate how quickly Fulton County has essentially supported this issue.
We feel like equal citizens. Our family is recognized under the law, and we couldn't be more happy. It's a long time overdue.
It feels absolutely surreal. I guess we had hoped it was coming, but to hear the news, it was just very emotional.
It's something that I think we were never really sure was going to happen, and now that it has, I feel relieved, of course. But also, I feel like it's finally, it's justice.
Christian, I take you, Michael, to be my spouse.
We've been together 15 years, so it's 15 years of long waiting and dating. I left my job. They allowed that, of course, and to get over here, and we were third in line for our licenses.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Georgia, I now pronounce you married. You may seal your vows with a kiss.
3 Fulton County probate court office locations are issuing the marriage licenses. That is at the Fulton County Courthouse, the North Fulton Service Center, and the South Fulton Service Center. Now, if you have questions about the marriage license process, you can call 404-613-4583. Reporting at the Fulton County Courthouse, I'm Priscilla Ortega for FGTV.
Thank you very much. Meanwhile, Fulton County's manager gets an up-close look at Fulton's justice system.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Dick Anderson got a personal tour of the Clerk of Superior Court's operation. The manager learned how this office is the official keeper of the records for all pertinent county documents.
The volume of transactions that go through here. Sometimes you think of Superior Court as only being the most elite, and certainly it is, but gosh, it's got a huge number of transactions, again, whether it's real estate, criminal, or civil, that have to be dealt with and accounted for appropriately.
The Honorable Kathleen Tina Robinson is the Clerk of Superior Court. Her office also performs a wide range of information management, financial management, and administrative functions for the county's judicial system. With the official start of summer comes the official warning by police about leaving kids and pets in hot cars. Now, according to the Georgia Department of Early Care and Learning, 2 children died last year in the metro area after being left in hot cars. Now, Detective Melissa Parker is here now to give us a reminder on the Look Again initiative. Detective, welcome back to Fulton Today.
Hi, Shania. Thanks for having me.
Well, it seems very obvious, but we apparently need to talk about it again. Let's talk about those dangers of leaving kids in hot cars, even for just a moment.
First of all, I believe most parents don't realize the dangers of leaving the children in the car. We often think about the dangers of child predators, or accidents happening, but we don't often think about the heat and how quickly the heat can rise in the vehicles. Most parents don't realize how quickly the children can get sick or what the heat can actually do to a child.
And sometimes parents say that they simply forget that the child is in the back seat. Any tips?
When you first place your child into the back seat, or when your children that are old enough jump into the back seat, you might want to place items with them, such as your purse or your wallet, maybe even a cell phone, since you shouldn't be texting anyway. That way, when you get to your destination, you'll have to go grab for those items and remember that your child is in the back seat.
And now let's talk about the consequences. Can parents face charges if they leave a child in a hot car, even if the child is not injured?
Yes, even if a child has not been injured, a parent can face charges. If we're fortunate, one of the lesser charges could be child cruelty. Hopefully the child is not seriously injured.
And we're talking about children and pets. We can't forget the pets. Give us your final comments.
Yes, just be mindful that the heat inside a vehicle, it could escalate 50 degrees within 30 minutes. So even when you step out of the vehicle, if you believe you'll be out of the vehicle just for a few moments, you never know inside a store. If you get caught up, if the lines are long, 5 minutes could turn into 15 minutes. And again, just within 30 minutes, the heat could go up 50 degrees. So just leaving your child in there just for a few moments, just to run inside a store, could be devastating. It could have a lasting effect. And even inside this vehicle right now, the temperature is over 130 degrees. And at the time I placed the thermometer inside the vehicle, it was at 87, and we've only been out here a few minutes. So just be mindful that it could go up another 50 degrees within the next 30 minutes.
Detective Melissa Parker with the Fulton County Police Department, always great information. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for your time, Shania.
Now, if you see a child or a pet left unattended in a hot car, immediately call 911. Well, safety was the focus of one summer program for some special kids. It was all a part of Public Safety Camp 911. The 5-day program gives children ages 9 through 12 a close-up look at all types of safety procedures and equipment with Fulton's public safety agencies. Now, on this day, it was a lesson from the Fulton County Police Department.
Well, we actually hope that the kids will actually learn from this experience on this summer in 2015 in the 911 camp, is to actually take something away and understand to be a better community service person oriented in their own community, and take some of the tangible things that we've given them within this week. Hopefully that they'll have those things to grow and learn from and be a better person.
For one of the campers, that concept is working.
I want to be a part of the SWAT team because it's a lot of cool stuff. You can be a cool person, you could be a hero to some people technically, and you can help the world.
If you'd like to get your child involved in next year's summer camp, start now. The application is available online at fultoncountyga.gov/camp-911. Fulton County officially applauds and welcomes its newest class of ambassadors. The graduates were applauded for their accomplishment by family members, friends, and Commissioner Joan Garner, who could not be there in person.
I'm thrilled that I now have new members of the Fulton County family to serve as ambassadors. I want to thank you for your commitment and dedication to this 12-week process. Now you know firsthand how your tax dollars are spent on services and programs for you, your family, and other county constituents. Again, thank you for being a part of Fulton County Citizens University as graduates. We are counting on you to help us make your county government the best it can be. Congratulations.
County Manager Dick Anderson presented the graduates with their certificates and applauded them for taking part in the program.
I'm very impressed that you would do this for your government, do it for your county, and then what we're going to ask you to do is do it for your fellow citizens.
For 12 weeks, the students have gotten an up-close look at a number of different county departments and agencies. 3 of the students received special honors. It was an experience they plan to share with others.
I'm just overwhelmed with the knowledge that I have. I mean, it's just like a burning desire to want to share this knowledge that I've learned today.
My experience with FCCU was excellent. I learned everything about county government, how it works, all the powerful things that are going on in Fulton County, how I can become more of involved in the community and using Fulton County to help me do it.
In what has become a tradition, graduates donated money for a scholarship to help some lucky county resident attend FCCU next year. And still to come, seniors celebrate with an ancient Italian sport. We'll tell you all about it when we come back. A North Fulton commissioner celebrates with seniors a brand new way to stay healthy, and another teams up with the chief assessor for a town hall meeting. Here's this week's district by district coverage. We begin with Chairman John Eves as he extends greetings to the Beltline Board of Directors. The group held its recent quarterly meeting at the Fulton County Government Center. The Atlanta Beltline is the most comprehensive revitalization effort undertaken in the city of Atlanta. The Board of Directors oversees the project.
Fulton County is a great partner with the City of Atlanta and the school board, the Atlanta School Board, in terms of supporting the Beltline. We have appropriated about $25 million over the past 8 to 10 years, and so we're fully invested.
The Atlanta Beltline project is providing a network of public parks, multi-use trails, and transit by reusing 22 miles of historic railroad corridors circling downtown and connecting 45 neighborhoods. In District 2, seniors enjoy a brand new way to compete and stay fit. Commissioner Bob Ellis joined the celebration of the opening of the brand new bocce courts at the Benson Senior Multipurpose Facility. In simple terms, bocce is an Italian game that's like bowling, usually played on a long, narrow court. Commissioner Ellis and the seniors were joined by the Sandy Springs Mayor Rusty Paul and other elected and appointed officials.
Hey, we got these new bocce courts that are out here. Certainly a great activity for our seniors and just for the community at large to come out and participate. So just excited and grateful to the city of Sandy Springs for their participation in helping make this happen, and for the Friends of Benson and their hard work and sort of having the vision and bringing the project together.
Oh, I think it's great. I think it's a good form of exercise that's not too strenuous, and it's also a very social exercise program, and it looks like it's a lot of fun.
The event was sponsored by the Friends of Benson Incorporated. The Friends organizations raise funds to help offset some of the expenses associated with the facility's programs and events. District 3 Commissioner Lee Morris invites Fulton's chief assessor to join him for a town hall meeting. David Fitzgibbon answered residents' questions about their 2015 property tax assessments. Melvin Richardson, the director of the Board of Equalization, was also present to explain the role of his office when residents appeal. The forum was held at the St. Dunstan's Episcopal Church.
Well, I think it's important that people learn about their government, and originally we had planned this thing before we thought about the tax assessment notices that had gone out and how high they were. So we weren't expecting such a big crowd. We were going to deal with a lot of other topics, just try to educate folks about the government.
I think it's a great benefit that the community understands that we want to work to solve problems, that we're not setting values that we think are unreasonable just to raise revenue. We're trying to follow the law and set a value that is a fair value. And I love it when I'm able to come out and I can see the passion and I can see the confusion and the lack of understanding. And a lot of these people have very valid points that we may have incorrect assessments. And I think that's something I always like to know. Where are we making errors? Where can we improve? Where can we educate the public more so that we can work together to make sure that we do a better job?
The chief appraiser announced weeks ago that some property values had in fact increased. Higher property values equates to higher property tax bills. In District 5, residents get another opportunity to hear from their Fulton representative. Commissioner Marvin Arrington Jr. hosted another District Dialogues community meeting at the East Point Library. This forum gives the public a chance to not only get updates on projects and programs in their community, but it also gives them a chance to speak directly to Commissioner Arrington and other county staff.
We want to hear about the concerns and the issues that they have in Fulton County. We want to know what problems or issues they may be having, what successes they may be experiencing. We want to know what issues they have and try to help them resolve it. And sometimes it may not be an issue with the county, it may be an issue with the city of Atlanta or the city of East Point.
I think tonight's meeting with Commissioner Arrington was a great plus. It is important that residents understand the relationship and services that exist between the county and the city.
The commissioner will host his next series of town hall meetings in September. And finally, in District 6, the community joins elected officials in celebrating the first anniversary of the Aviation Community Cultural Center. The 16,000 square foot facility quickly became the community gathering place since it opened last year. The facility highlights the history of North American aviation, offers training for aviation careers, and hosts performing and visual arts programming.
We look forward to working with the community, with business partners, with the educational community, with just everyone, and continuing this wonderful work which is designed to help us prepare our children and prepare this community for the future.
America's first African-American NASA candidate, Ed Dwight, celebrated the day and its significance in history.
And when his fighter pilot came in, it was a gift, you know, and I was a gift that they let me fly their airplanes and let me wear the uniform, but it was a gift to me. And I did my best, and I worked harder than the next guys because I didn't want to screw up the gift.
This $5 million project was funded by the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act and approved by the Board of Commissioners in 2010. The Aviation Community Cultural Center is located at 3900 Aviation Circle on the property of Fulton's Brown Field. And still to come, the county's mobile farmers market is back on the road. We'll tell you what it has to offer when we come back. Fulton's mobile farmers market is going into communities that lack mainstream grocery stores. FGTV's Lynn Vaughn has the story on the services offered and the nutrition education classes.
What we did was we we chopped our cabbage up into 8 cubes.
No sodium, low sugar, and affordable meals can be made at home.
This really taught me to really monitor what I eat. And especially when she was talking about the recipes and how the cabbage and how she put everything together, I thought that was really good, and it tasted really good.
Fulton's Cooperative Extension Services offers free nutrition classes and, through its program, the Fulton Fresh Mobile Farmers Market, which gives out free produce in areas where it's hard to get fresh fruits and vegetables. In this class, residents learned how to make a cabbage stir-fry with no sodium.
We try to make sure that we strive to our community that they can also eat healthy on a budget, and how to teach them how to lower their, as far as their blood pressure, their sugar levels, and also know that there's also resources they can go to for fresh vegetables and fruit.
Low sodium is the best way to go. I mean, throw that salt shaker away. Use your black pepper.
Nutrition experts recommend keeping your sodium intake below 1,500 milligrams if you have high blood pressure, and 2,300 milligrams if you don't. The Fulton Fresh Mobile Farmers Market program runs each summer, this year in 22 Fulton communities until August 26th. Last year, more than 9,000 residents received fresh food. You can call 404-332-2400 for more information. Reporting for FGTV, I'm Lynn Vaughn.
Thanks very much, Lynn. Well, as you head to the pool this summer, the health department wants to make sure that you protect you and your family from diseases. Health officials recommend that you stay out of the water if you have stomach illnesses like diarrhea. They remind swimmers not to swallow water from the pool And health professionals say parents should change baby diapers often and take children to the bathroom every hour.
If there is ever any type of fecal incident, you have to immediately shut down the pool. And the pool has to be treated by the certified pool operator, which is required by every permitted pool in Fulton County.
The Environmental Health Department inspects more than 1,400 public swimming pools in the county and checks for proper chlorine levels. But according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, chlorine does not necessarily kill all germs instantly. Now, for more information on pool safety, you can go to the Environmental Health website right there on your screen. Eating healthy can be tricky for children, so the county is helping young ones understand how to make better food choices. The library system is helping organize events like What's in That Lunchbox Anyway? At area branches. Children at the Sandy Springs branch enjoyed interacting with the Kaiser Permanente Educational Theater. The children learned how to pick more nutritious foods and how much they should be exercising.
Summer has a bunch of temptations for kids. You know, it could be tempting to just eat pizza and candy and ice cream with your friends at sleepovers, or you can just stay inside all day and watch TV and play video games. But programs like this is a nice reminder to make sure kids go outside, go swimming, play with their friends, and make sure they're eating healthier food options.
Now, according to the President's Council on Fitness, Sports and Nutrition, about 17% of children in the U.S. are obese. And when we come back, the badge and the book will show you what happened when local lawmen went to the library. Stay with us. The Fulton Arts and Culture team will celebrate with arts vendors as they officially sign their contract for services. Fulton commissioners recently awarded $1.5 million to groups who provide arts programs and activities to residents. 94 organizations from all over the county will receive the funding. The county will have an official contract signing for the arts organizations on July 15th at the Government Center downtown.
Some of the programs that are funded this year that received an award allocation are Johns Creek Symphony Orchestra, the Horizon Theater, Dance Canvas, Moving in the Spirits, or just to name a few.
The organizations who were awarded the funding provide a myriad of arts classes, including dance, music, theater arts, visual arts, and media arts. Check out fultonarts.org for the program offerings. And finally, lawmen head to the library to spend a little time with some youngsters. The Fulton County Sheriff's Office stopped by the Southwest Branch Library for a little story time. Sheriff's deputies usually like to read books about law enforcement so that children can develop a good relationship with the officers.
It's great to build a relationship with the kids at an early age. Therefore, they'll know how to approach an officer and they won't be afraid to approach an officer.
The Sheriff's Office will make a few more stops at the Southwest Library this summer. The next stop will be July 21st. The National Center for Education Statistics says children who were read to frequently are more likely to count better, write their own names, and read or pretend to read. And before we go, our reminder that we'd like to connect with you online. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, on our YouTube channel. Well, that does it for this edition of Fulton Today. I'm Shania Chavis. Thank you for watching. Join us each week for news around and about Fulton County.